Welcome, Gallop Racer fans. If you're watching this video, thank you. This is KslowW, your self-proclaimed Gallop Racer expert. I create entertaining videos and stick them on YouTube. That's what I do. Now, someone requested that I create an informative breeding/tip video, so here's my attempt at that. Now, as you can obviously see, I haven't had the opportunity to turn this game on since November 14th, 2010. But this game right here is just like riding a bike. Fresh off the 11-month layoff, I can pick up exactly where I left off. First off, I want you to forget about all the other Gallop racing breeding videos that you saw because they will only throw you off. Instead of trying to duplicate the same structure in those videos, I'm going to lead you in another direction. See, the best horses win the best races. If you breed to win the best races, you'll win any race. So we're going to start off taking a look at my field of legend. So you want to breed that monster, that amazing runner, that super horse even. Well, these next 3 videos will get you right on your way, because KslowW does not breed regular horses. So here's the layout, people. You may want to take a pen and paper and jot these names down, or just revisit this video when you're ready to breed. This is almost a cheat sheet tutorial on how to finish this 5-year-old game and still have fun doing so. I've only used 14 horses to complete the field of legend. And we're going to take a look at these 14 horses and also a few more once we hit the stable. Earlier you heard me mention that you should just forget about all the other Gallop racing breeding videos that you saw. The reason why I say this is because the videos that I seen, there were a common theme, a common message. In all the videos, they all sounded the same. See, we're not this series. I'm here to bring you something different. You're going to learn something new in these videos. So you may be wondering, well, what kind of common theme or common message did you hear? I didn't hear anything like that. Maybe you didn't pay attention. Check this out. There is one main theme I want you to dismiss. That is negative or minus traits. I think you are placing yourself in the dungeon by not using these horses. You are basically handicapping your game by doing so. And I don't mean that in a good way, like handicapping a horse race. No, picture it more like handcuffing your gaming experience. Now, I've heard that you can just take 4 horses and raise your game, but I haven't tried that method out yet. I don't endorse that. You can either get with this or you can get with that. You can go to KslowW's way or you can go to People's way. Let's start with the People's way. The People's way. You take Goodbye Jim, which everybody uses. You breed him with Frugal Lark, or you can breed him with Rough Bird. You'll produce 2 nice horses. The other one is you could take Staley Ending and breed him with Pure Ruin. And the latter should produce a horse that can flat out fly on turf or dirt. Or just go to KslowW way, baby. The pimped out G method way of breeding horses. It will take a little longer, but you're going to have fun with these horses. You're going to absolutely love these horses. Now, I want you to take note of the dates in the upper left-hand corner to make sure I'm not cheating or misleading you. KslowW is real. So I don't like to put anybody down, make fun of anybody, talk trash to anybody. But I got to mention one thing. I saw this video on YouTube, and there was a chick on there talking about her statement. And she said, obviously, Spinning Jim is at the top of my list. I'm not naming any names or anything like that, so please don't come hating on my channel. I'm just saying. I'm not hating on your channel. I'm just talking about the statement. And she said, but I haven't bred him yet. And he's like 8,000. So what? 8,000? So what? Gag me with a spoon, girl. So, okay, you're going to take a horse and keep inbreeding the lineage, but you won't take a single minus trait into consideration? That makes absolutely no sense to KslowW. I hate that statement. And that's not worse enough. You got inbreeding on both sides of the family, the male and the female. I just don't get that. See, now KslowW is just starting to yip yap. Let me stick to the point here. So we're now on the second horse, which is Invasor. But let me rewind a bit so that we can catch up here. So first, I created a horse named Lava Man. You need to take Polished Beat and Extreme Mary to produce this horse, which are called Lava Man. That's because I got the game in 06. Lava Man was stuff back then. But please don't name your horse Lava Man because this horse is going to be trash. And Lava Man used to represent. So you race Lava Man, you retire him, then mate Lava Man with tender value. That's going to bring up a horse, the second horse, Invisor. Now, Invisor is going to bring some pretty strong genes to the barn. So you go ahead, race Invisor, retire him, and then you mate Invisor with Chili Arrow. And that's going to produce your first monster. I happen to call that horse Sizzling Arrow. So, well, let's take a look at Undertaker over here now. Now, to produce this horse, you have to mate Sizzling Arrow with Grave Factor. Now, Undertaker was a lot of fun, I kid you not. I used to ride this horse with my head turned behind my back, looking at the field behind me. That's how good that horse was. So yeah, oh yeah, I want you to take a look at this horse, because it's going to be my first negative trait that I use in one of the horses. Pegasus Swore, I think his name was. Pegasus Swore. So this is proof. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you guys that negative traits is okay to use in your horses while you're breeding. It really just depends on the type of horse you need. Let's say your horse doesn't like company, doesn't like to be bottled in between horses. Well, if you need to breed a speed horse, you won't have to worry about horses being around him because he's going to be in the front. See what I mean? Now we get to answer to me. So you're going to take Invisor. You mate Invisor with Green Eden. See, check out Rectical Ridge at the bottom there. With the negative trait, that's on him as well. Just keeping it real. Now we can get to a nice horse here. Slow. You know, my name is KslowW. So after I, saw what I heard in the comment section after I bred the horse, I was like, this reminds me of me. I need to go ahead and name this horse Slow. So this is my first all G1 racer. To get this horse, you take Sizzling Arrow and mate Sizzling Arrow with Major River. Not only was Slow a grade 1 racer, but he set records in at least a dozen races. All right, back to another example. Let's say a horse has a weakness at braking, and I want to create a stone cold closer. I won't have to worry about that negative trait because he's going to be at the back of the pack anyway. I mean, I'm going to walk him out the gate, so there's no need for the horse to be able to brake well. So that's the thing about breeding with negative traits. It all depends on the weaknesses and what you're trying to breed out of that horse for the conditions you want to race in. Patron, aka Pat and Ron. I think I had a bottle with me while I was naming this horse. But yeah, you take Slow and you mate Slow with Winter Wade. Okay, I'm not sure why Gin and Juice is being shown now. Maybe it was needed to breed another horse, but everything happens for a reason. So, but you get the picture now, right? You take Patron and you mate Patron with Tender Glow, blah, 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 blah. Repeat, rinse, repeat. Well, you race them, retire them, and then mate them. That's usually the step. Create, race, retire, then mate. Run you in the ground. Now this was a strong horse. There was no other horse that I raced that felt the way he did with the control. Like I can't really explain it, but it was a strong horse. Not a quick horse, not a closer, but the horse has some serious power. Like his legs as he hit the quarter pole and into the stretch, the 3/4 pole, sorry, into the stretch, it was like he ran down everything. So I used Frugal Lark You may have heard that name mentioned earlier when I was talking about horses you can mate the easy way, the people way. I took Frugal Lark and used it along with Polished Beat to create Run You in the Ground. Rags to riches. So to create this horse, I used sizzle dirt and suited dirt, and we haven't got to those horses yet, but I will have to visit that. Without rags to riches, I could not have completed the Field of Legend. She can run all day. I want you to check out the negative traits on this horse too. She got negative traits on both sides of the family. Both sides. So now that takes us to the last horse on this video, episode 1, Elfin, which I think translates into the end, the finish, or something like that. I went ahead and took Lava Man and made him with Fast Navy. This was the very first distance runner I had, anywhere from 12 to 16 furlongs, no prob. He can run all day as well. Catch you on episode 2, Breeding by KslowW.